Hello everyone, welcome to another special edition of In My Own View. Tonight, I'll be talking about yet another topic about Hillary Clinton. Well, please know this is not an endorsement of the Democratic frontrunner for the presidential ticket for the White House. So, why talk again about Hillary Clinton? Well, this time I want to share my thoughts on Hillary Clinton as to why I may or may not vote for her, as to why I find her interesting, as to what would happen if I were to run for political office. Would how I vote for her impact my own ambitions, let's say, for Congress, and who knows, the White House? Well, let's start off why I find her interesting. Well, the reason why I find her interesting was, usually the First Lady would have some influence, but if not minor influence, in her husband's administration. But with Hillary Clinton, that was not the case. Here you had a First Lady who almost, I would say, wielded much, if not more power than her husband, and basically garnered almost more influence than her husband, which you may have heard the rumors that there was a Clinton co-presidency during the Clinton years in the White House. And also, her philanthropy throughout the years as a First Lady and also Secretary of State, and when she became a private civilian again when she left office as Secretary of State. And now the question is, should I, or when I vote for her? Well, the question of why I should not vote for her is because of the fact that, the Iraq War vote still hangs over her head, and the war of Iraq was not, and probably still isn't, very popular amongst the American public because, we were bought into a lie of, the question of weapons of mass destruction. And for me, I didn't believe it. I didn't buy it. And would I vote for her to bring back, the boom times in the 90s? Maybe, maybe not. Would her policy, also another question of, should I not vote for her for the fact that she still have more secrets and lies in her administration? Possibly. Now, if and when I do consider political future after I have a long discussion with my doctor, a decision I may announce in the next coming weeks as to whether or not, if I have my own political ambitions in check, is if I were to run for Congress, National Congress, for example, representative and then later senator, if I were to vote, hypothetically, Hillary Clinton for the presidential tickets, primaries and national election, etc., would it be more, I'm for more of the status quo of the country? Possibly. Instead of voting for a different name for, like, Bernie Sanders or any other Democratic name I could think of top of my head, but I can't because it's very late in the evening. But anywho, these are the reasons why I like Hillary Clinton, for the fact that she's a unusual First Lady. Well, they may disagree with me or not on that, of why I would not vote for her based upon what I just mentioned, and her own and my own impact of the fact of why I may or may not vote for her. If I were to not vote for her, say for instance for someone different, third party, or still the Democratic ticket, it would still be like, public still be like, oh, look at him, even though he still likes Hillary Clinton, but he's voting for somebody different, like Bernie Sanders, or the former governor of Maryland, or this independent now turned Democrat, who's now running for the presidential ticket. So that for me is what I find Hillary Clinton interesting. So I'll see you for another special edition of In My Own View sometime this week, and I'll be talking about Jeb Bush. So I'll see you then. Have a good night, America.